And Kansas State's playing that 4 out. They're trying to rotate the ball and get it inside to Lee. And Houston, the guards did a really great job pressuring on the outside and not giving that an easy look to entry pass it in.
Preseason Big 12 team selection. This Kansas State team very deep on the bench. Nice soft touch right there by Ziana Walker for the second basket of the game for the Wildcats.
And Lee really pinned McFarland there so the help side defense couldn't come over, and that's created that open lane for Kansas State.
Layla Blair is going to shoot from beyond the arc and has her first 3 of the game. She'll look to pass it back out. Glenn will get another shot, and she's got another basket. And Jalen Glenn, with that, has now become the 5th player in Wildcat history and the first since 2009 with 1,000 or more points, 500 or more rebounds, 250 or more assists, and 225 or more steals. I know that was a lot of words. They're going to move down quickly, but then pull it back out a little bit. Glenn looking for something on the inside, and she finds Sundell for the easy basket.
That was love right there, the help side defense coming up, getting that deflection. She didn't get the steal. She's not going to be credited for that, but she was the one that created that defensive chaos, which then set her team up to get a basket on the other end just now.
Cook on the board with her first 2. Nice run right there. Houston hanging in there, down by 3 against K-State. Nice little soft touch there by Sundell. Sundell 4 points now on the day. Nice little floater shot there by Kiera Marchant. Glenn will try again. And another basket for Jalen Glenn. Very nice game so far. She's got 6 on the day.
During conference play, and they've come out and have played up to the level of expectation that coach expects out of them.
Cook gets the ball right back, and she finishes this time. Missed on her last opportunity. Playing tough, hanging in there. Cook, she's going to be a big reason for the Cougars if they can pull off this upset. Trying to direct traffic. Sides wide open, and she sinks it.
And then she went off in the second half, so Lee knows how to make the adjustments. You don't know how a team is going to game plan for you, but then once you see it, she's able to make those in-game adjustments. But right now, Houston continuing to take advantage of her not being in and trying to get to the rim.
McFarland will continue to work against her. Glenn now with the 3.
But they still want to continue to play that fast pace. They just have to realize and recognize we can't get in foul trouble, and we have to be in really good shape to do that.
Nice block by Lee, and that's going to be a turnover. Poindexter with another 3. Lee already 3 blocks on the day. She had 5 against Cincinnati.
A really tough play. You have 3 Kansas State defenders you're going through, up and under, get you 2 points. She's going to score, but she also has that ability right there to drive, draw the defense in, and then kick it out.
Good pass by Sanchez, and Lester finishes with the bucket.
Marchant and Blair, and that's something that Houston wanted to do, to try to bring Lee out of the paint, make her move up, and that opened things up for Marchant then to drive on the reversal. But a nice response there by Kansas State with the bucket of their own.
Yeah.
Talk about a complete game. She has 7 points, but she has 6 rebounds and 6 assists. She's doing a little bit of everything. She's a distributor, but she can also pull down the rebounds. A tough break for them there that Kansas State was able to score in the final seconds of the shot clock, but they played really solid defense for that first 25 seconds.
And there's a nice basket by Kiera Marchant. He said, by dividing it up and trusting them, we've all become better and more efficient, I think, in the last couple of years.
Right, you want to feel like you have that control, but sometimes you got to give it up, and you're too worried about getting the foul, drawing the contact, that you don't just go up and finish.
Marchant will actually take a breather as Summer Bostic checks back into the game. She'll shoot one right there, and she sinks it.
Bostic with a huge 3. You got to know on the scouting report, she is going to shoot it. She had all day to shoot that one. And
Love kicks it out to Bostic. She's trying to work inside. Nice job by Summer Bostic, and the and one.
Overbuilt bigger, taller, stronger defenders. A nice job there.
And boy, has Aaliyah Love shown up in every way in this one against Kansas State to keep them in it with finding a shot and really just simplifying the game.
Nice pass there by Lester inside to Sundell.
Well, I think right now Houston's doing all three of those keys that Coach Huey talked about. Turnovers, number one. They've only had 2 since the first quarter.
Foul called on Ziona Walker. And then a turnover on the inbound. Poindexter going all the way down, and she will finish with the bucket. Nice job by Tamira Poindexter. Sundell tries to get it into Lee off the backboard on what looked like a missed play by Love.
The physicality here on this one, Peyton McFarland battling Love. Just
they're up by 6. 6.5 minutes left to play in the game. Poindexter with the 3, and she sinks it right in front of her sideline. And a quick timeout by Houston. During that timeout, our reporter Brooke Kirchhoffer was down there listening into the Houston huddle. Brooke, what'd you hear?
Yeah, before Coach Huey was able to break it down with his team, they looked dejected on the sideline. And so he said, look, keep your heads up. You got to want it more than this Kansas State team if you want to get back in it. We've got to box out, keep them off the free throw line, and make sure you're getting back on defense.
Well, unfortunately, right there, Houston did none of that. Aoka Lee comes down with the rebound.
Can you dig deep? Can you focus? Can you hone in on what you need to do and make it difficult for Kansas State if you want to try to get back in it here in this last 5 minutes and 32 seconds?
It'll stay with Houston, but great defense there from Lee. On the day, she had a season-high 5 blocks against Cincinnati in the Big 12 opener. Glenn with a little jump shot outside the paint, rattles around and goes in for the 2. Looking to improve to 14-1 on the year with a win today over Houston. That ball is tipped and blocked. It looks like Poindexter got a hand on it. Their lead is up to 14. Walker drives to the basket and finishes for K-State, and you just can't let that happen if you're the Cougars and you want a chance in this ball game. Nice pass to Lee from Sundell, and that is another great finish right there for K-State on that shot. Houston, only 9 turnovers on the day. Unfortunately, they just really weren't able to capitalize off of the turnovers from K-State. Only 10 points, but she misses on that floater, and it looks like the Wildcats will just dribble it out. So Kansas State will improve to 14-1 on the season, 2-0 in conference play. Houston will drop to 4-10.